Hey, Krans here, welcome to a new video on the bazaar. This time we are presenting all the new items and skins for Jules and also some skills. As you can see here, these are the new skills that you can find when you buy Jules and their cosmetic and your cosmetic. Well, this is like the final board. It's a little bit redesigned to handle a better look and feel for showing the skills and the other metadata. Well, as you can see, this is a fight. It's an example of a fight. It will use mostly burn mechanic and regen. Most of the times Jules will go burn, but it can go also weapon, shield, and other stuff. Also freeze. It has a component for freezing. Now, before going on, let me ask you to follow the channel and also subscribe. It's very important for me to grow. And now I will present you all the new stuff that are going to be released. And there is a link in the description where you can find this file here, which is basically listing all the stuff that have been published and revealed so far. So make sure to take a bookmark of this spreadsheet and remember that Jules will be out the 5th of November on Wednesday. Let's start. So there are new cosmetic, as you can see here. There is a starting choice with a stove. Sorry, the starting of a game will be you will spawn with one of these two, one cooler or one stove. Okay, and then you can eat some encounters to add more stoves or add more coolers, as you can see here in this example at day 8, for example. Okay, let's go through the items. They are a lot, like around 110 items, and you can see on the right the source that have been released this item. So there is a small weapon, which is also a tool, this is important, and many of the items are food, but not everyone. So let's check them out. Deal 10 damage, gain 1 regen on every 5 seconds. If it's eaten, it has also 100% crit, so that's important. This means that if you are able to scale the damage on this item, and you put it on a heated side, like near an item that makes you heated or near on a stove, it will have a crit granted, and this could be enough to one-shot people or to be very fast, because it's a 5 weapon seconds, which is kind of fast, not too fast, but could be faster with the haste and other stuff, and it's guaranteed the crit. So if you're able to steal the damage here, let's see, it's possible. It could be a nice item. Dragon stick, it's a food medium, and it's a dragon, so you can also interact with dragon stuff. If it's eaten, this burn is equal to its crit chance. So imagine that this have 100 crit chance. Well, it will have 105 burn after 7 seconds. Not too bad. But you can also have more crit on this item, because there are items that will give crit to other items, and so this can go over 100. An item can have also 300 crit, and this could be 7 seconds 300 burn, and I think it's strong for also for the late game. 300 burn after 7 seconds. Normally it's not that fast. Maybe not day 9, day 10, of course, but still pretty much. And also, if you can scale the crit very fast, it can also go higher, right? Anyway, let's go. It's an interesting item. Let's see if it's gonna be enough. Let's continue, because there are many other items. Instant noodles, a small food. When eaten is burning, when chilled is gaining regen. 3 seconds cooldown, so pretty fast. And if you have a medium item, medium tool in the board, not adjacent, okay, it will be, the cooldown will be reduced to 2 seconds by 1. Okay, so very fast item, very fast for activating other items that you are in the board. Pretty interesting item here. Ices one, freeze one item, so it could be freeze 2, 3 items, 4 items, or for 4 seconds, which is crazy, but I think it's more items. Adjacent, if chilled, adjacent items are chilled. So if you put it on a chilled cooler, you can gain chilled on adjacent items, which is nice. So there are other ways to have chilled in this game, in this board. Pancakes, small food. When eaten, it will gain shield for the fight, so every 4 seconds. Okay, for maybe early mid-game transition, maybe. I don't think this will be really good, because the active part is not really crazy. Could be nice for them getting some shield. It can also, if you gain 40 shield every 4 seconds, it's nice. But still, I think with late game there will be something better to play, right? Pizza cutter, small weapon and tool, interesting. Deal 10 damage, charge the food to the right of this 1 second. If that food is eaten, instead charge 3 seconds. That's very incredible item, in my opinion, because it enables, like, also the dragon stick, for example. This can go down to 5 seconds, 300 bear now, or more. And that's very interesting for items that have a lot of cooldown. There are items with 12 cooldown that are charging every other items, so it could be interesting to charge this with this one. I don't know, could be, but there are also maybe other items that are benefiting more than the charge. That's a very scary part. The charge tree, it's very scary, especially because you don't need many things to gain the bonus. So you just need to put it food on the right in a heated position. So if you have your stuff on the far left, it's a problem, but if you have in the middle or right, all good, I think. So let's see. Grill. When you use a food burn, when you use a heated food, increase this burn item by 5. And adjacent items are heated, so that's very interesting, because you can put this one in a place where there are no, you don't need to eat this one, you need to eat other things. So this can be in a chilled position and eat adjacent parts if needed. That's a very scary item. Okay, let's continue. Freezer is similar. Adjacent food. When you use adjacent food, freeze an item, and when this is chilled, it will deal damage. So when you freeze, deal damage, basically, no? So you can freeze a lot by putting fast things in fast items near to this one, and also having other interaction with freeze for dealing damage. And probably with shatter or snowstorm would be crazy if you just have one damage dealer in the just one weapon in the board. That's something to consider, I think. Pizza is multicast 6, which is insane. 8 seconds, but it could be 5 with the pizza what's called pizza cutter. If heated, it will burn 1. Imagine having multicast burn, and you can also put this one near to the grill, for example. This way pizza will make this burn and will also scale the burn here, which is a crazy combination, the pizza and the grill. I think they will need to be careful in cooldowns and how the scaling is going, because scaling burn is crazy for strong in the bazaar. So I don't know. We will see if the multicast will be reduced. If the multicast is, I think the multicast here shouldn't be straight 6, it should be under a quest. So otherwise it's too strong. You find a random pizza late game and you can use it instantly. No, you need to quest it out. So I don't know. Like to reduce it, you need to find an early pizza, otherwise it's too easy. But anyway, we'll see. It's still 8 seconds, so there are maybe faster things in the board, but this can go down to 5, can go down to less than 8, because there will be some skills for reducing food CDR. So that's a very item this item is strong. Multicast 6 is crazy. Also killing regen is also interesting. Azakan Stew, shield 40, gain 4 regen for the fight, if heated also burn, and it's 8 seconds cooldown. If you have another food burn, shield, no, with another food with burn, shield, regen or freeze, this has +1 multicast, so it's similar to the pizza, but the fact that it's also having the shield, which is not bad. So it technically is a multicast 5 at the most, but plus with the shield as well, and more burn and more heat. But not really, because this is a bronze image, this is a silvery one. Maybe this is silver plus, we don't know. Baked potato, gain 1 regen for the fight, if heated, this is +1 multicast at 4 seconds. Okay, could be interesting to spam the food usage, so interesting. The counter, charge food 1 second, shield, this item cooldown is reduced by 1, it will be 4, so every 4 seconds charge 1. Interesting. Greater, already multicast 2, it's a weapon and a tool. Deal 5 damage, a food gains 5% crit for the fight. So you see, this together, the pizza, no, the dragon stick, it's a random food still, and it has multicast and it is 6 seconds, so maybe not so worth, but it could be interesting in a case if you have another food. I want to give credit to the other food, but this can, it's not written another food gains, so so probably it's not that great, this one, in my opinion. The multicast 6 on a 6, the multicast on a 6 seconds cooldown is strong, as we know in Pig, with the gauntlet item, but it also has a benefit of the crit, so technically it's not a bad item. I don't think it's easy to use this buff in general. Ice cubes, it's an ammo item, 3 ammo. If this is shield has more ammo, it's in its freezing. Okay, so it's good for the freezer build. Sorbet, shield 20 every 5 seconds. Freeze an item for 1 second. When you crit, charge this. Okay. Could be in a crit build for perma freezing, maybe. Basket, shield 50, gain regen 10% equal to this item shield. It's a quest, sell 12 food for plus crit, plus multicast for 24, -2 cooldown at 8 seconds. So it could be 6 seconds cooldown. Multicast. Interesting. Chocolate coin, when you sell a food, this gains value. When you sell this, the leftmost gain crit chance. Okay, dragon stick with this one. Crazy. Clever. 8 seconds, deal 10 damage when you use a tool, this gains 5 damage. I don't know. Could be okay, but 6 seconds. Maybe there is something better. Cooking mallet, 5 seconds weapon tool. They are almost all the times weapon tools as well. Deal 10 damage if heated, also burn. This is nice. If you use 60 food, it's multicast. Oh, at 5 seconds. Interesting. Interesting. That's a nice item. Cutting word. Charge of food 1 second. When using addition food, it gains damage. Okay. So there are items that are scaling on use, and also it will charge this one, which will charge other things. Okay, so it's like for the loop mechanic. This is scary. This could be scary. If you go in a charge loop, could be very, very, very scary. But the scaling is also interesting, at least early game. Late game scaling 10 damage on use, maybe it's not great. But if you have also the mallet, which is a multicast item, which is also burning, it's not bad. The fun part is that this 3 burn is not scaling with this damage, so it's not like the 5%. So it's interesting. So you can scale the damage, but you don't scale the burn, which is fine. Dishwasher. Your other tools and weapon gain haste, are heated for 3 seconds on 6 seconds activation. Your heated weapons deal double damage. Okay. Interesting. Durian. That's one that was used in the stream recently. It's a scary item. Shield 20. Shield deal damage equal to your shield. So if you have a way to scale the shield by a lot, there are skills. There are also the board. There the board can give you a lot of shield, and this is 6 seconds deal a lot of damage. So I think spiky shield. Who cares about? I don't understand why this is 6 and spiky shield is 8. Like I think they will nerf this one for sure. It's too fast for 6 seconds activation, and also the second time it will be 12. It's crazy fast this way. And you can also look for this one in other shield builds like armored core. I know this is a juice item, but you can still find it. And you can, if you're able to find this, you have an extra opportunity to. No, just kidding. You need to chill this one, so you cannot get the. That's a thing to consider. Jules items that have chilled or heated cannot be used outside the Jules board, unless you have items that are chilling or eating other stuff. That's a pretty peculiar thing to consider. X game origin shield 10. Okay. Like timer. This is the one that is charging everything. Charge all your food 5 seconds. Interesting. Meat tenderizer. Weapon tool 4 seconds. Small. Deal 10 damage. Reduce the cooldown of additional food. Okay. This can be interesting in a spam loop mechanic, because you reduce the cooldown on use of this one. So going into loop because of the cooldown, we need to stack a lot, 5% to go down to the point that is 2 or 3 seconds or 1 to spam loop. But I think there is a possibility to be fast anyway with this one. So let's see. It's also a fast item. Pumpkin. Gain 5 regen when you use an ancient food or shield or tool. Shield 10. It's when you use an adjacent. So you can also put near to the tool, to the weapon. Doesn't need to be near to another food. Okay, let's go on because there are many things here. Strawberries. 6 seconds food. Shield 20, gain 2 regen for the fight. Shield, freeze an item. Okay, this will go in a freeze shield mechanic. Swords, adjacent items gain 10% crit for the fight. When you crit with an adjacent item, charge this. Okay. Universal source. This could be near to the pizza, for example. And it will automatically charge in this one. And scaling the pizza. No, the pizza, the dragon stick, sorry. Your food gain 5%. So this is a generic item. That's very strong. That's better than the multicast a food gain 5 regen, 5 crit chance. Because these are all foods. That's crazy. That's crazy. When you use a food, charge another food 1 second. At the start of each day, get a small or medium food. Okay, that's a economy generator. Interesting. Pasta, whatever. Pasta maker, ace addition food for 2 seconds. At the start of each day, get pasta, another economy item. Okay, gain 3 regen for the fight. When these items regen or crit, chance increases, charge this 1 second. So when you scale this up, you charge it. Okay. Seafood cracker, deal 10 damage if everything is shield, this deal triple damage. Hahaha. That's a nice condition. Interesting. Is the item to the left of this 2 seconds. Coffee, okay. Deal 10 damage when you buy a tool, get a cookie. Okay, economy generator. Permanently gain 4 max health. This permanently lose 1 ammo every 2 seconds. When the end of each fight, destroy this one if you have no ammo. Okay. Food truck. Ace adjacent items. When you aced a food, charge it. Ah, that's a charge loop generator. You see? You need to ace a lot to charge a lot, basically. Interesting. But that's a very scary item, probably. When you sell this, gain a random skill. Use 100 food for doing that. Okay. Herb shears, 5 seconds. Deal 10 damage, charge adjacent food. Adjacent food, 1 adjacent food, okay. No, adjacent food. So every food. So adjacents or adjacent. There is no article, so it will be all the food adjacent. So interesting. 5 seconds for charging, okay. Whisk, deal 15 damage, reduce this attack cooldown by 1 second for the fight. So it's like the turret but with no multicast. Okay. That could be scary in a fast use of you know, there are other items in JULES kit where there's, when you use a food, do something, do burn or charge or other things, and if you have an item that is 1 second, you enable that a lot. The problem is that it's starting at 6, and before going to 1 second you need to wait 6, 5, 4, 3, no, less than, because at 6 it will be 5, yeah, 6, 5, 15, 20 seconds before going to 1 second. With the ace it's less seconds, with the charges are less seconds as well, but and then you do this, you can do the loop. I think it's taking too much time without the multicast here, so I don't know. We'll see. Beach umbrella, shield 40, shield gain regen equal to 10% your shield. Lorien Fortress, shield 100, gain regen 10 regen for the fight. This is +1 multicast for each unique type on other items you have. Oh, imagine going infinite, sorry, very strong in the shield and regen, and making this offensive, like burn equal to their shield or something, or 5% the shield, or yeah, crazy. Lowest favorite. There is first rest favorite. Okay. Shield 50, heated burn 10. Okay, for seconds, it's a medium item. If this is your only food, it has double shield and burn. When using additional food, but they go in counter. When using additional food, charge this 1 second. How can I have this part of the quest of the passive and also having this one? You can't. You have to choose which one you want. Okay. There are a lot of charge mechanics they introduced. I'm scared about charge mechanics in general. Medium item, rolling pin. Deal 25 damage. When this is hasted, gains 25 damage for the fight. Okay. Okay. It looks like Clarence, but with haste and no. When this is hasted, so it's like Arbalest or Belelista. Don't remember which one is. I think it's similar to Belelista, no? Toaster. Burn 1, multicast 2. When using additional food, this gains 1 burn. Interesting. 6 seconds multicast. There are a lot of multicast also. Ulu knife. 12, 20 damage. When this is hasted, this gains 10% crit chance. Okay. Haste 1 food for 1 second. When a food crit chance increase, charge this 2 seconds. Okay. Because you have other items that are critting, so you need to charge, crit, haste, crit, charge, haste. Okay, okay. Excellent vintage. Shield 30. Slow 2 items for 1 second. Shield this as +1 multicast at 6 seconds. Okay. Additional food gains 10 shield and +1 regen. So scaling for shield and regen. Heated, slow 2 items for 1 second. When you use an additional food, charge this 1 second. Okay. Looks like very fast. They added a lot of charge mechanic in the kit. Emo, burn when you slow burn. Oh, that's scary. This is a scary item. When you slow do something and special burn, it could be scary. Gain 2 regen for the fight. Heated, burn 5. Sorry. Low. Chill. This has +15 crit chance. Okay. Luau. Luau. What the fuck? Slow 1 item for 2 seconds. When you slow, gain 6 regen for the fight. Shield 10. When you use another food item, charge this 1 second. At 5 seconds. That's a shield spamming. And if you have a shield scaling near to this one, could be interesting. Curry. Charge another small item at 6 seconds. Okay, that's a generic item. Hot sauce. For each additional food as multicast. Okay. So it could be +3. So multicast 3. Jumbo walk. Charge your other heated items 1 second. Okay, charge AoE. If heated, when you shield or gain regen, burn. Okay. It's a lot of burn in general. Deal damage. Mouse trap. Deal damage equal to this item max ammo. This has +2 ammo for each small food you have. Okay. I think it's no, but this is just a fast item, right? Rice. Gain 2 regen for the fight. Heated, burn equal to this item regen. Okay, then you want to scaling the regen to burn a lot. When this is as hasted, this gains 2 regen. Okay, that's a way to scale this one, but there are also other ways to scale a regen item with other food. Okay, rice cooker, haste your heated items 2 seconds. Okay, it's a medium item, by the way. Interesting. Cook screw, deal 25 damage, small. I don't know. The first time you use each fight, use the medium item to the right of this. Oh. Pizza, no, dragon stick, 4 seconds now. The first time. But you have a giant dragon stick, it... What? Yeah. Haste your food 2 seconds. At 9 seconds. Heated, this item's cooldown is reduced by 50%. Okay. Gain 2 regen for the fight, burn 2. When you gain regen, a burn item gains plus 2 burn for the fight. Your food items have plus crit chance equal to twice this item value. At caviar, at the start of each day, this gains plus 1 value. Okay, that's the value generator. Saffron, shield 5, adjacent items gain shield for the fight equal to this item shield. So you need to scale the shield here in order to scale the shield outside here. Okay. Shield 10% Dragon Melon, shield 10% of your max health, shield 10% more max health. Farmer's Market, adjacent regen item, every regen equal to 1% of max health. So you put this one near to the near to this one, to the rice. When you sell a food, gain max health equal to times the food value. Okay, you need a value generator for making this work. Okay. Gain 50 shield upon when you buy a food, this gain plus 10 shield. Holy moly. This is like the scarf, the old scarf. When you were selling an item, it was scaling this one. This is when you buy a food, so it's less strong because it was when you sell a non-weapon item, but still pretty good. It's also a fast item. It's also an apparel and a tool. Okay, it's not a food. Okay. Chef at shield 10 for each food you have. Okay. Your food gains 10 shield and plus 1 regen for the fight. Refrigerator. When you use another shield item, charge this too. Your shield food at 8% cooldown. Okay. Gain 10 regen for the fight. Bread. When you use an addition tool, charge this. Okay. Deal damage equal to double your regen. Ace the food to the left of this. 1 second. 4 seconds. Deal damage equal to double your regen. So if you have a strong regen board, you can use this one to kill people basically. So you scale regen and you have like a lot of damage on item, and plus you have the defense part of the regen and shield because you have many shield items as well in the board. That's I think this will be very strong. At 4 seconds is super strong. Cheese wheel, double this item shield for the fight. Okay, it's like what's the medium item of pig? The atlas? No, Atlas stone. Double the damage. This is doubling the cheese. Giant sub, shield equal to your highest shield item. Gain regen equal to your highest regen item. Heated, burn equal to the highest burn item. Okay. So you have a giant dragon stick. If this is heated, you're gonna burn as well. When you use an additional food, adjacent tool, charge this 1 second. Okay, you need to put tools near to this one. But I think it's still very strong. Like the pizza cutter at the left of this, which is a tool, it will charge this 3 seconds, and this will and then charge another second later. Crazy. I think Jules will be very strong, especially because a lot of burn stuff. Yes, she has too easy to go burn with her. I think it's burn. It's hard counter. It's also I'm gonna play for this one for sure. Burrito, shield 40, burn 4, gain 4 regen for the fight. This has +1 crit chance for being eaten. Okay. It's also 3 seconds. Medium item, medium tool. So not tool, food. Bubblegum floor, shield 20% of your max health every 7. When you slow, gain 10 max health for the fight. When you use a food, slow an item for 1 second. Okay, slow generator, slow gain max health. Interesting. That's max health is more value. So the regen gains more value the more health you got, right? So scaling max health is important in my opinion. Also permanently, but not only on the for the fight. But in this case, it's for the fight. And when you slow, go to the moon, right? So in theory, there is a way if you slow a lot, you get a lot of HP and you're out of reach to one-shot people or to burn. The problem is the burn that is scaling is a problem. So you need like a cleanse burn to in the board to be able to survive, or healing, because only regen is not enough to survive here. Gingerbread brand, when you use a tool, charge this 1 second. Okay, whatever. The house, we don't know. Lollipop, deal damage, slow 3 for 1, multicast 2, interesting. So this is basically the quest part. So this was quest completed. The multicast, it was already here. Consider that these are the things that are being revealed on the board. They are not really the official numbers, so we will have to wait for them. Gain 20 shield, colander. When you use a small item, this gain 10 shield. Okay, that's a scaling shield. We just use small items. There is style that needs to use burn items to scale shield, and it's not really strong, but this could be better. Serving platter, when you create a food, charge one other food. That's it for the charge loop mechanic that we know. I don't know how strong you can go, but you can go, I think, really strong here. Charge on eaten food. When you use a tool, non-eaten means chilled or nothing. Charge this 1 second when you use a tool. Charge loop generator. Creator. Knife set, deal 5 damage, your weapons gain 5 damage for the fight. When you use a tool, charge this. Okay. Chopsticks, deal 5 damage, multicast 2, 8 seconds. Not nice. Carving fork, 4 seconds, deal 4 damage, your weapons gain 4 damage for the fight. Scaling. Pickled peppers, burn 5. When you burn this, gains 5 burn. Interesting. Oven mitten, is 2 items for 1 second, shield 20. When you use another eaten item, charge this 2 seconds. When you use another eaten item, 2 seconds charge. And aced. Okay, interesting. Burn 4. The food on the left is eaten. You see, that's crazy. It's like Orni. It will be the same function of Orni. Ornithopter, I mean. The siphon. Burn 10. Eaten. These items cooldown is reduced by 50%. Ooh. Outbox. Additional burn items gain 2 burn for the fight. Eaten. Burn 10. When you slow, discharge this. Okay, this is go in the when you slow burn, and when you slow it was gain max health, maybe. Yeah. Oven 6 seconds. Your food gain haste for 4 seconds. Your eaten items have +1 multicast. Ho ho ho. Interesting. Baked potato, you can see here. Gain 1 regen for the fight. Eat it as multicast. Oh, nice. Birthday cake, shield equal to this item crit chance. Crit chance 20%. This has 20% crit chance, 20 crit chance. At the start of each day, this gains 5 crit. Okay. Interesting. Skilled, for each addition food, this gains +1 multicast. Okay. Blueberry pie, shield, eaten, burn equal to 20% of this item shield. But I think, didn't we saw this one before? Black pepper, burn 3, charge adjacent items 1 second. Okay. Santoku, deal 5, this gain 5% of crit chance for the fight. The food of the left have crit chance equal to this item's crit chance, so it's for transferring crit on another item. Dragon stick again. Fruit press, destroy your leftmost food for the fight. When you destroy one of your food, double this item damage for the fight. When you use a food, this gains 5 damage. Okay, scaling damage when you use a food and destroying items for doubling it. It's a fruit press, so it's similar to the hydraulic press. Okay. For the fight only. Prep station. Your food gains 10 shield, 1 burn and 1 regen for the fight. That's interesting. When use an agent full, charge this. Okay. Scaling and charge loop. Crazy. Butter, haste adjacent items for each adjacent food multicast. Okay. Haste an item, not adjacent items. I think there are stronger items with much less cooldown, and yeah, multicast is okay, but spatula, deal 10 damage when using addition to food, gains 5 crit chance. It gains 5 crit chance for the fight. Kick butter, when you use an addition tool, your eaten or shield food items gain 10 shield and 1 regen. Okay, that's interesting. Gingerbread house, eaten, burn equal to 10% of your shield. Okay, you now transform the shield into burn. At the start of each day, also value generator. When using the food, gain shield. So you scale the shield and then you burn. You scale the shield and then you burn. Okay. Feast, eat it, burn 4, shield gain 4 regen. When you use a food, increase this item burn and regen 4 for the fight. That's great. It's also a large item. 4 seconds. That's strong. That's pretty strong. It's easily be eaten and chilled at the same time because of its large item. Trail mix, 8 seconds. Sell 2 quests, 1 multicast and 1 I don't know. It's not clear. If chilled, this sushi will also have multicast. 6 seconds freeze an item and shield. Blender, transform an additional legendary small item into slushy for the fight. And you can put it on a chilled position to make this chilled. To make it, wow, to make a chilled slushy basically. When you use a freeze, haste an item for 1 second. Your slushies are chilled if you put this one on a chilled one. Hello. Rolling boy, your eaten items have cooldown less. Street food, the first time you use an item, each time haste 1 food. Protein powder, when you buy food, gain max health. Interesting. That's like a art material, but for the food, basically. Interesting. The 4 times you use, so it's like a mix of pig, but better. Okay. 4 times you use a tool charge. No, burn 5. The first 10 times you use a food slow. Okay, that's interesting. There are new monsters. Apart from the juice items that are coming new to the next patch, there are also some new Mac items that you can see here. Full mushrooms. When you use any item is used, increase its cooldown by 0.5 seconds. I don't know, because it's any item. So also you. So this is a counter to fast builds if you have a slow build. Kind of. Maybe it could be in, I don't know. Okay, in a femur build, maybe? I don't really see this. If it was only on the enemy side, it was maybe too strong, but still. I don't know, because Mark doesn't really want to increase the seconds in cooldown. Unless you go distillery, bean launcher build, and in that case you have a very low cooldown in general, so you still benefit on, you are not really harmed by this increase, but I don't know. Rainbow Staff, burn 6, poison 6, freeze an item 1, slow an item for 2. When you buy this at the start of each day, enchant this. 6 seconds. And it's just a relic. Okay, let's see if this is a good items. I think it's okay, but there are items in the juice kit that are really better than this one, like, I don't know. Also, new style items, flame jet drone, burn 4. When you use and an item starts flying, this gains burn, scaling burn, interesting. Startup burn, very strong. Refueling plan, addition weapons gain 30 damage for the fight. Addition burn gain 6 burn, so it's like hydraulic press. When a flying items gains damage of burn during combat, aced it. So it's like also giving aced. Okay. Fuck drone, slow one items for 2 seconds. If this is flying, another item starts flying. Okay, for spamming flying effect. It's a tool and a drone. Boom drone. If this is flying, destroy this. When this is destroyed, deal 10 damage, and when you burn, this gains plus 20. When you burn, this gets plus 20 damage. So you don't have to make this flying, because if it's when triggered, if this is flying when triggered, it will be destroyed. It will do some damage when destroying, and when you burn, you gain the damage, and at some point you need to destroy it. Strange combination. Maybe it's in a start-stop when you can pivot when to stop somehow, so when to fly could be okay, but I don't know. Looks too complicated to make this work in my just on a quick thought, but let's see. Anyway, if you reached this part of the video, thank you so much for being here. It was really a go through all the items, but we will see how they will be better used in the next patch. Make sure to follow my social and other stuff. I will drop the outro now. Stay tuned for fun. Thank you so much for being here the entire video. You can see my socials here, and if you want to support me, you can subscribe, hit the like button, turn on notification, and follow me on the socials. Make sure to check out my other videos here, And until next time, stay tuned for the fun.